Okay, the pennies a day illusion. You've seen this one, right? You're looking at a new service, maybe a subscription, and suddenly you see it. Just 33 cents a day, or less than a cup of coffee a day. Sounds harmless, almost free, doesn't it? That, my friends, is by design. Your brain processes that tiny daily number as trivial. It thinks, oh, that's nothing. I spend more than that on air. But what happens when you do the math? That 33 cents a day quickly becomes nearly $10 a month. And that $1.67 a day for Adobe Creative Cloud, it's not just coffee money. That's $50 a month, or over $600 plus a year. They know your brain struggles with annualizing small numbers. They're literally tricking your perception of cost. It's not evil, but it's definitely sneaky. Next time you see pennies a day, just remember, it's not random. They're following a sneaky strategy to pull the customers. The free trial time bomb. Ah, the classic bait and switch. Try it free for 7 days. No commitment. Sounds amazing, right? But then they hit you with the dreaded tiny print. Credit card required upfront. Here's the cold hard truth. They're not just letting you try it. They're setting a time bomb. They know over 60% of people will sign up for a free trial, totally intending to cancel, but then they simply forget. That deadline feels miles away, doesn't it? Oh, I'll remember on day 6, except you won't. Or you'll be too busy. Or you'll be on vacation. Ever missed a free trial deadline by 1 day? That's not bad luck, my friend. That's by design. They're exploiting your memory gaps and human inertia. You're hoping for a free sample, but they're banking on your forgetfulness to land a full-paying subscriber. And boom, $10 a month starts hitting your account. Just a reminder, next time, use a calendar reminder or an app to set an alert at least 24 hours before your free trial ends. The convenience tax. Companies charge you more for the exact same product or service simply because they've made it easier for you to get. Think subscriptions versus one-time purchases. Think pre-cut veggies versus whole ones. They know you'll pay to avoid hassle. You're effectively being punished for valuing your time. You want that printer ink to magically appear at your door? Great. But that convenient ink subscription might cost you double what it would if you just bought cartridges outright when you needed them. It's not just about lazy. It's about leveraging our desire for ease. They're not selling you the product. They're selling your own laziness back to you at a premium. Before you auto-subscribe or pay for that easy option, quickly check the price of the one-time purchase. Sometimes, a tiny bit of effort up front can save you a significant amount over time. The sunk cost jail. Okay, this one hits hard. You signed up for a gym membership, a course, a software. You've paid for a few months, maybe even a year. And then you stop using it. But you keep paying. Why? Because your brain screams, I've already spent so much. I can't quit now. I'm definitely going to go next month. This is the sunk cost fallacy at work. Companies love this. They know that once you've invested money, time, or effort, you feel compelled to keep going, even if it's not serving you anymore. You're turning past waste into future waste, all to avoid feeling like you lost what you already spent. That gym membership you haven't used since January, but you're definitely going to go next month? That online course you barely started, but you might get back to it. That's not loyalty. That's a hostage situation, and your wallet is the one tied up. If something isn't serving you, cut it loose. It takes courage, but it's true financial freedom.
The phantom scarcity tactic. Only 3 spots left at this price. Limited time offer. Expires in 24 hours. Just 5 remaining in stock. You've seen those aggressive pop-ups and countdown timers, right? They're not selling you a product. They're selling you panic. This tactic triggers your FOMO, your fear of missing out. Your logical brain screams, I need to analyze this. But your emotional brain shouts, buy it now or you'll regret it forever. It's designed to override your critical thinking. Spoiler alert, that deal is almost always there. Those limited spots, they magically reappear. They're manufacturing urgency where none exists. Hurry, this offer expires in... Never. Don't fall for it. When you see scarcity tactics, pause. Take a deep breath. True opportunities don't vanish with a fake countdown timer. Practice patience. It's your superpower against FOMO.
The default trap. This one is incredibly insidious because it preys on your laziness. And let's be honest, we all have a little bit of that. The default setting for most subscriptions, most services, most apps, auto renewal. Opting out of auto renewal, however, that requires effort. Hidden menus, multiple clicks, maybe even a phone call to customer service where you're on hold long enough to learn a new language. They know you'll stay subscribed simply because it's easier to do nothing than to go through the hassle of canceling. They'll auto-bill you forever. To cancel, please fax us a handwritten letter signed in triplicate by a verified unicorn. Okay, maybe not that bad, but it feels like it sometimes. They are literally building a passive income stream out of your inertia.
The price anchoring scam. You walk into a store or you're online and you see it, a product listed at $200, now $99, or a service with 3 tiers, the middle one highlighted as the best value. This is price anchoring. They show you a fake, higher original price or an overly expensive tier, not because it's the real value, but to make the actual price seem like a steal. Your brain latches onto that higher number, that anchor, and it distorts your perception of the real value. That discount? Most times, it's just makeup on a pig. The product might have always been intended to sell for $99. They just made you feel like you got a bargain. You're not saving money. You're just falling for a psychological trick.
The addiction by design model. This is where it gets really clever and, frankly, a bit disturbing. Think about apps like TikTok, Instagram, Netflix, YouTube, even some games. Why is it so hard to stop scrolling? Why is just one more episode a lie? They're designed like slot machines. They use variable rewards. You don't know what amazing video or piece of content is coming next, or when that perfect match will show up. That unpredictability, it triggers a powerful dopamine loop in your brain. It creates a craving. This makes their subscriptions feel necessary. You're not just buying a service, you're buying access to a reward system that hooks you. They don't want you to binge and then quit. They want you to crave. They want you to feel that little hit of dopamine every time you open their app. That's how they keep you paying, endlessly engaged, and consuming.
The silent price hike. You signed up for a streaming service for $11.99. A year later, it's $13.99. Another year, now it's $16.99. Did you notice? Probably not until you saw this video. This is the boiling frog syndrome. If you throw a frog into boiling water, it jumps out. But if you put it in cool water and slowly turn up the heat, it boils alive. Companies use this on your wallet. They raise prices gradually. $1 here, $2 there, so you don't notice the pain until it's too late. You adjust to being nickel and dimed. They're betting you won't notice. And guess what? They're winning. Your quiet compliance is their profit.
And now, for the most insidious trick of them all, the one that doesn't just control your wallet, but tries to control your very identity. The identity subscription. This isn't about buying a product. It's about buying into a lifestyle, a status, a tribe. Companies sell you the idea that by subscribing to their brand, their ecosystem, their thing, you become part of something greater. You're an Apple person. You're a premium member. You're part of this exclusive club. When you internalize that, canceling isn't just canceling a service. It feels like losing a part of yourself, like you're downgrading your status, betraying your identity, or stepping out of the cool club. It's not about the money anymore. It's about your self-image, your perceived value. Canceling that iCloud subscription suddenly feels like you're downgrading your status as an iPhone user.
Switching from a trendy coffee chain feels like you're no longer in the know. They've built a powerful emotional prison around your wallet, and the most powerful prison is the one you don't realize you're in.
If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button. Share it with a friend who needs to break free from these wallet traps. And if you're ready to master more uncomfortable truths and unlock your full potential, then smash that subscribe button and join the Just Your Guy family. We're here to help you win.